At first I thought this was just another bear in the road, but then things got crazy, and I'm here to tell you about it. So we pull up on this bear who's grooming himself, which was cool because who knew bears cared about that kind of thing? That's when, just down the road, we see another bear start to cross the road. So this bear's small enough to be like a second-year baby, which makes you wonder, are there more bears around? Is Mama Bear right around the corner with more babies? So just like us, this other bear is keeping an eye out. The smaller bear does a little strut across the street without realizing it has an audience. That's when the original bear decides to get a little closer. This is where, for a minute, things start to slow down a little, and I start to think that they're just going to coexist peacefully. So we get closer to the bear, and before things really start to heat up, I get slightly distracted by his coat. But then he must get a whiff of something that he really likes because he starts to take off. And at first, his slow jog turns into a full-on sprint. Now, if you think this is the point in the story where they're just going to run off into the woods and we're never going to find out what happened to them, you'd be wrong, because shortly after we heard a tree snap.
Heard him. Oh, see up with that tree. That tree up there is moving.
So we move up a little bit and we see the bears climbing a tree. All of this happens within a few minutes. The smaller bear has climbed to the very top of the tree, and the bigger bear climbed up about halfway and was like, this may not be worth it after all. So the question now was, is the bear just gonna wait for the other bear at the bottom of the tree? And also, is that bear at the top of the tree gonna just fall out of that tree? Because while it's a small bear, it's a pretty large bear to be that high up in that huge tree. Soon after, we get the answer to our first question. The fact that bears can climb like this is insane to me. Apparently, when a bear knows it's been outwitted, it moves on pretty quickly. And not too long after that, the other bear starts to make its way down off the tree, where it gets down to the lower branch and just hangs out for a little while. So remember, next time you're on the trail, don't just look around you, look above you too.